For my research process, it's very intuitive. I usually begin by looking over all of the oldest texts that I can get my hands on. Some of these date back as early as the year 602, like this famous poem called Y Godolphin, which is the first actual mention of Arthur in history. The bard said he fed black ravens on the ramparts of the fortress, but he was no Arthur. And that is the earliest mention that we have of him. So I started there, and then I started pouring through Thomas Malory, of course, and Le Morte d'Arthur. Geoffrey of Monmouth wrote some early pieces on him. But most of that, by then, 400, 500, 600 years after Arthur really lived, is already complete nonsense. So what I had to do was try to dig until I could find, the most authentic bits and scraps of text and legends and kings lists, battle lists, and constructed a clear picture of who Arthur might really have been. So that was a big research point for me, was trying to go to all the locations that I could, from these battle sites to go up to the north and go to the King of the Picts fortress up in Burghead, going down into Dalriada to this ancient hill fort called Dunad, where all the kings of Scotland were inaugurated, and Arthur put his foot in a footprint carved in the rock, lifted a sword in his hand, and effectively took a sword from the stone.